You just gotta keep moving forward. You just gotta keep moving forward. You just gotta keep moving forward.
6.
Hello everybody on the YouTube side, AG stream. I think it's YouTube side, isn't it? Anyway, we'll find out. But welcome to the first game on this side of the AGL season 3. We have CF Red going up against Apex Predators. Is there anyone in particular you're backing this for this one, Mazza? Is there anyone particularly? Or...
I can see Sea of Red coming in with a good sweep on this one probably. I think they have the experience, they have the skill, and I think Apex, like, we're good on paper, but we'll see how they do. Should be a fun one.
Yeah, I think Apex, as you said, they're good on paper individually, they're good players, but I think as a team, we've seen in some of their games they're not the best synergy-wise, but again, we will have to wait and see. First map is going to be Route 66. Then we have the loser picking either Kings Row and Nimbani, and then I believe the third being Oasis. Is it? That's right, isn't it? Yeah.
I do believe so. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's also good to note that the patch with the May and Reaper buffs. So Brigitte is legal in this match too. So.
Yeah, I think Reaper being very dominant on both Koth and 2CP. Obviously being so good at that close quarters battles. We've got to pause for a second.
We got a tactical pause, PogChamp.
Tactical pause. PogChamp in the chat. But yeah, it's going to be 10 seconds before the attacking gates open, and the side of CF Red gonna make their impression on the start of today's stream. Here it is. Let's get this underway. The side of the defense looking to run Lone Pup on the Bastion and running Godsky on the Junkrat, quad feed and Superbike running double shield. Very interesting. They're taking a page out of Saints book here. I remember we ran a double shield on the first and second weeks. I love this comp, but right now no peaks coming in for either team. Vet is going to get very low. He isn't going to get taken down just yet. Minkman also getting quite low there, doing well not to peek behind his rocks, but right now no kills coming in the way of either team.
Yeah, we have the nice alternation here with two barriers, but right now we're arguing those picks, as you can clearly see in your feed.
Yeah, huge work from Rekchan. Finds two. Good work from him. Minkman finds one as well. Rekchan is going to go down, as well as that Godsky is going to get picked up, so it's it's a glimmer of hope in the way of the defense. But this payload is going to keep on moving. The pulse bomb is going to be used, not to no avail by the looks of things. Quad feed is running for his life. FaZe is there to save him. Godsky finding two, make that three on this Junkrat. Doing really well in favor of the defense. He is going to go down to the body shot of Rekchan, but it's not going to matter as Lone Pup picks up on Field of Luck. And that's going to be the first fight won, and a minute 10 seconds gone in the favor of the attacking team.
Yeah, there was a lot of damage there for Apex Predators, as you can see with the Junkrat and the Bastion, as well as the Orisa. There's a lot of spam coming in, lots of damage, and they were able to hold up that attack.
Yeah, absolutely. The spam from Godsky. You see him on fire. He has that Riptide. He found three. He did go down, but he got paid well for his actions. His team managing to hold the point strong here. Apex with a very good start here, running this Bastion. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect the Bastion to come out on the defense first time. It's quite a ballsy move, but Godsky does get the opening pick on Rekchan. It's a very good start for the side of the defense, especially when there's no sniping headshots you're going to be seeing coming into your team. The tire is going to be used. Godsky finding two, and at any time now, this fight is going to be going in the favor once again of the side of Apex Predators.
Yeah, we are going to have that Orisa ult coming online soon. So we're probably going to see Godsky building up another Riptire very quickly if they can get that Orisa ult off.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just the Riptire in general is going to be very important if they're in order to hold this, to get a full hold here. The spam, obviously, you see all the little corridors, and as well as that, it forces, I mean, if you're holding the high ground, it forces the defense, the offense to come up to you, and obviously that favors your Junkrat very well. Lone Pup still positioned on this high ground right now. No kills coming in the way of either team. Minkman does get low, but he's going to be healed back up to blood. The shatter is going to be used, and it's huge! Finding for the follow-up is there. Minkman does get a kill, but this fight looks to be going in the favor once again of the defensive team.
Yeah, Kaiser, eat your heart out with that Earth Shatter. That was absolutely beautiful. And the follow-up was there too.
Yeah, absolutely. A good shatter coming in there from the side of Apex Predators. What do you think that the side of CF Red could do here to kind of get this first point?
Well, they just did it. We're going with Minkman on the Junkrat, and that's going to be huge in taking out Lone Pup on the Bastion. And they're going to have a sound barrier. Here we go.
Yeah, the fight is going to be starting. The beat is going to be coming out. from the side of the offense. Good starting kill onto Godsky there, making sure he isn't going to be able to get a whip tie, but I mean, scratch there. He's going to get picked right back up by Phaso King. And again, a very good fight coming in from the side of Apex. Really, really putting CF Red actually, they're destroying them right now. They might be first holding them here.
They have the ultimates.
This surprised both of our opinions.
They have the ultimates to absolutely full hold of this with the Supercharger and the Riptire right now online. And they're going to have another hammer down very, very quickly.
Yeah, hammer downs obviously doing very well for the side of the defense. I mean, this double shield has worked really well for them. They've got a good opening pick onto McMahon, but again, the Shatter is going to be used to take out Magical with the help of the Riptire right now, and another offensive Shatter is going to be used, taking down Akpo. Will goes down. The default is to get no kills, but right now this fight is even between the offense and the defense. But look at Lone Pup. Look at where he's positioned. He's on this high ground. He's going to be looking to get that damage in. Then he is going to get Matrix up. He does get the vet, but again, he is going to get taken down by Right-Chan, really spurring his team on. But Super B King is on the point. He finds two. Right-Chan, though, with another 2 kills, taking down Godsky, taking down Super B King, and this first point is going to be saved for the side of CF Red right now. They got that in the overtime, but some good work from the team on the attack.
Yeah, a bit optimistic by Akpo at the end, but that got a lot of time off the clock. That was a very, very strong hold. Very good stuff here. And we're keeping the double shield too now. So we'll see how long this goes on for, but it's working out very well for him so far.
Yeah, obviously when just the attack is running in terms of like the comp they're running, they can't get through this double shield. They don't have enough damage to get in. They really need to either commit and focus that double shield. They could do it, but by the looks of things, it isn't happening. They're doing well protecting Lone Pup on the Bastion, running the double shield defense, which is, I mean, it's a very unique Sophie's Order comp. But the Shatter is going to be used. It does take the Diva down, but more kills. But Right-Chan with a double pulse bomb, finding Godsky and Lone Pup. Both the DPS on the side of the defense do go down. Apex Predators are losing everybody now. Sammy Boy finds two. Phaso King is going to get the resident Godsky, but he will probably be going down again. There it is, Right-Chan with the kill, and once again a fight one for CF Red. They cannot be stopped now.
Yeah, Phaso also popped the Valkyrie in that fight once the both DPS were already taken out. That was really optimistic on his part.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not really sure if that was worth Phaso King. You see her back on 4%. The Riptire is going to be used by McMahon. Let's see if it gets a kill. We're going to have to wait. It's going for Lone Pup, and it finds him, and a Z9 on the point. They're not able to get back. Filled with luck, gets the 5-straight kill on quad feed as well, low from the Riptire, and all of a sudden, from what looked like a simple hold to the side of Apex Predators, they're quickly staggering to this third point now. They need to regroup as a team if they're in order to hold them here.
Yeah, Godsky remaining on the McCree here. Lone Pup does have the Bastion ult. Bastion's, as we both know, is pretty decent on this point, on third.
I mean, the Diva Bomber is going to be used. It's not going to find anything. They're running double shield. What do you expect? Again, no more kills coming away with either team. But Godsky gets shut down in the air by Right-Chan. And the direct hits from McMahon to Viking. No, does get the pin to avenge his McCree. Lone Pup is going to get red, but taken down once again by Right-Chan's pulse bomb. Tracer of Right-Chan doing very well to keep his team in this fight. Again with another kill. He is on fire right now. You see him in the third one to the left on the team comp of the team on the attack. CF Red, he is popping off, takes down Phaso King, and this payload is going to keep moving forward. CF Red are unstoppable right now.
Yeah, McMahon, you know, what can I say? You have to compare him really to Jake and UOWL, just on how good he is on the Junkrat and how often he gets these Riptires. And they are clearing things out right now.
Yeah, J-Law, KE. He's a very good Junkrat. McMahon obviously kind of living up to the standards. Sammy Boy though with Z9. Oh, nearly, not quite. McMahon and Sammy Boy though are going to get the kills in the favour of CFS. Fields where Luke takes down his fellow main tank. And with 57 seconds left on the board, that is going to be 3 points on the board for the side of CFS.
Yeah, how often does this happen in your ranked games? You know, when you do a very good first hold on point A and then you just get steamrolled to B. But luckily, and to C. But luckily, the time that you did keep them from capping A does leave them with under a minute left, but you are going to need to complete yourself to even get another chance here.
Now this is I think this is a red flag if they're running the Bastion. I don't think the Zen is the right call, especially when Bezo King, he's gonna have to be focused on pocketing Lone Pup, and that means if Right Chan continues running this Tracer, Akpo is just gonna get destroyed in the Zen. I don't think that is a good idea in terms of team comps. Right Chan really has been popping off on the Tracer. If he keeps it, I think Akpo is gonna be in for a hard time. But now it is the side of Apex to make their mark. It's their turn to attack. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep the Bastion. They were doing very well. If they went Torb and Bastion on cart there, how awesome would that be?
That would be as awesome as Canada running Torb against South Korea on Noombani.
Oh, I remember that. Mangachu with
the hammer kill.
Yeah. It's in his Twitter. What do you call it? Flat. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, that's
cover
it.
photo.
Yeah, that's a meme to say the least. That's a lore. But yeah, no, it definitely wouldn't be Resident Sleeper if you see the God Sky and Lone Pup coming out with this Torben Bastion. If they do run it, I'm gonna be creasing. But right now, 13 seconds left. It's too soon to assume anything. But Right Chan is going to be on the Sombra. Even worse for Akpo on the Zen. Anytime Right Chan EMPs, Akpo is going to be going down. But don't forget the Sombra changes mean that Right Chan isn't going to get charged from the hack tail packs anymore. So let's see how that affects the defensive Sombra here. Obviously, Root being one of the better maps.
He's staying on it. He's staying on the Torb.
Oh my, this is going to be amazing. Right Chan is going to try and get these hacks off onto Lone Pup, but this time to no avail.
Well, he's not going to be able to get the hacks off because the turret's going to find him immediately.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
actually a great strategy.
It's a very interesting strat. What he's going to have to do is focus Akpo on the Zen. That's exactly what he's going to do, and he's going to go down as, if you see it right there, Bezo King focusing on the pocket of Lone Pup. And it's funny because what happened there is, I mean, this fight looks to be going in the way of the defense, but as I said, that Godsky does take the DMX Super King with a direct hit onto Minkman. Might mean that the side of Apex, they look like they're going to win the fight all of a sudden. The fire strike is going to be used. Sammy Boy is going to get to one. Is he going to get back in mech? No, he's not. But, I mean, right, so if you miss that, what I spotted is that Right Chan comes from behind, takes down Akpo, as Akpo didn't have the pocket of Bezo King due to the fact that Lone Pup was on the Bastion being pocketed. Akpo went down. Then Bezo turns around, stops pocketing Lone Pup, and gets and gets the res on Akpo. But then as Lone Pup doesn't have pocket, he goes down, and it's just that repetitive process. But right now, Godsky on this back high ground as the Torbjorn right now, and I mean he's playing like an absolute beast right now on this Torbjorn with the Mercy pocket, still not going down, and he gets the kill onto Sammy Boy to open things up. The Riptire from Minkman is gonna, and Akpo takes it down with the volley. A very good offense for the side of Apex Predators. Godsky on this Torbjorn is playing like an absolute animal right now.
Yeah, he got that Molten Core off just in time. And now, you know, the thing with Zenyatta, even if you get EMP'd, you're still going to have that armor pack on you, like in theory. So even though you're going to go down to 50 HP, you're going to have another 75 in armor, which is going to limit Sombra's damage on you.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely well put. But, I mean, Godsky obviously forcing the switch from Right Chan onto the Soldier. He's going to get a Helix off onto the offensive Torb. Just as he was grabbing the health pack, the res is going to come in though, just in time for the dive of CF Red to kind of get that usage of that res. The pin is going to be coming in onto Field. He's going to get low. The shatter is going to be huge though from the defensive Reinhardt. Akpo though taking down Field with Luke. He couldn't follow up on his own shatter, and things look to be going here as Quadfeed hits a phenomenal fire strike in the favour of the side of the attacking team.
Yeah, I've been really impressed by the Reinhardts in this game. They've hit like numerous shatters. They've been on the kill feed a lot of the time. And no, Ryan's coming back, yo.
I mean, some great play from Quadfeed. Well put. Takes down 3, finds a 4th at the end. Obviously takes down 4 then, not takes down 3. So, but
Godsky
right
almost has another Molten Core here.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's picked up that other Molten Core, Super V King, Quad Feed. Also have the Valkyrie. No, I also have the Graviton and Shatter combo. But again, what they've done is that Lone Pup's popped this barrage early for some reason. A good Shatter coming in. The Graviton there also helping his team and taking this point. They might use too many ults here, and if they do win this fight, this is going to hurt them. But Godsky coming in with 2 kills. Right Chan, Builder Blue, Minkman, Sammy Boy, all going to fall. And that is going to be the 2nd point achieved for the side of Apex Predators.
That was fantastic turret positioning also by Godsky. After the side a bit, overlooking the payload, not on the payload, and so like they couldn't focus on the payload and the turret at the same time.
Godsky is definitely making history right now with this attack torp in AGL. I mean, from my experience casting, I've never seen an attack torp for this long. But nonetheless, he has been running it. He's been running it phenomenally. Right-Chan now on the back line, trying to get that pick for the side of his team, but he's going to have to be forced to back up. As you see, who's looming Lone Pup, trying to position his tracer to try and zone it out. Right-Chan from getting anything. Godsky to 1. He is going to get healed up though with the help of Phaso King, but Lone Pup is going to fall as well as that. The Transcendence keeping the side of Apex on the point. They're going to be pushing up here, but the shatter is huge from filled with Luke. Is he going to get anything off it? Yes, he is. He's going to get the pin onto quad feed. The deep bomb is going to be used from Apex. Oh no, it's not going to be used from Apex. It's going to be used from the side of CF Red, but to no avail. Lone Pup does get the kill on McMahon, and this looks to be going in the favour of the offense. As Godsky, you see him on the top left with this Torp turret. Let's see how many kills that Torp turret gets this time. Oh, that's some good work from Right-Chan, and that means that CF Red will be in this fight. He finds 3. Some good work from him.
Well, we're gonna have both Graviton and the Earth Shatter next fight, so it's definitely not lost. I would definitely swap off the Torbjorn here, even though you're at 7% to molten core.
Yeah, I mean, Godsky on this Torbjorn. There's some core. I think I'd give it one more fight. You've still got 2 minutes 56, and obviously you have those kind of what do you call it? The little. I forget it. Godsky does get the molten core. I'll figure it out eventually. Godsky 2 with the molten core. The turret doing well there. The Graviton to clean up. I'm not sure if that was quite necessary actually. They could have used that later. They could have used Shatter there instead. Graviton obviously could have comboed with Pulse Bomb as soon as they group back on the point. I'm not sure if that ult economy is ideal for the side of Apex Predators, but nonetheless, McMahon is going to fall, and this is going to mean that the side of Apex Predators are up in this fight. The Shatter though is huge, but the Pulse Bomb from Lone Pup is huge, stopping all kinds of follow-ups. The Shatter of his own from the side of the quad feed does find a few. Right-Chan though on the back line takes down Akko. He is going to fall. Quad feed getting the D-Mech onto Sammy Boy. McMahon's going to fall. This looks good for Apex right now. Only the Lucio to stall right now. And this looks to be going in the favour. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's going to touch? It is the Winston who is going to get on the point. The Moira and the Tracer also back. Godsky though, you see him on the top left. He's going to be looking to keep his team on this point. Quad feed finding 2 with some great cleanup. Swinging the hammer. Pretty brain dead, but still nonetheless, he does get 2. Make that 3, make that 4. Godsky finds 1. Quad feed finds a 5th, and that is going to be 3-3. Oh, some very good players there.
Insane. Like, just absolutely incredible. His turret was on the high ground, remained completely untouched throughout that entire last fight.
Right now, the side of Apex Predators certainly surprising me to say the least. They're doing a lot better working together in this game. Outpost getting a lot more peel on this Zenyatta, as well as that Godsky on the Torbjorn. It's a joke. It's a meme. But it's certainly a Pog champ in the chat. You never see it. I mean, if you're there, if you're in the chat right now, you can say I was there when we saw an attack Torb on the AGL for 3 phases, the whole of their attack. But right now, the game isn't over. It's 3-3 CF Red. Going to be on the attack post. They did grab less time in their first round of attacking. But who do you think this is going to go to?
Well, right now, CF Red, it looks like we're going to be running McMahon on the Bastion, which is a pretty smart play considering CF Red ran the two shields last time.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be looking to deal with that comp again. But Lone Pup on the Pharah this time. I mean, it can be quite good for dealing with Bastion. It can be quite bad. It depends how you play it. Lone Pup just needs to stay at that range and spam with the attack boost to get that barrage and then solo off the Bastion. That's the idea at the end of the day. But right now, things are definitely not over, to say the least, in this first map of the series. Look at the Bastion on the point from McMahon here. No, he's going to get off the point. He's going to play a time sort of Bastion here that we saw just before the obviously started. No, he's going to get back on the point. Scratch that. Lone Pup on his own. That's some very controversial Pharah play there. Just in the middle of the open. You can't do that.
You don't want to play like current time, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's in the middle of the open. That Pro as well, where you might not get the kill, but no, the Mercy is there to pocket him. He's going to stay alive. But now Phaso King, the one being focused, he's going to go to half health. He's not going to go down. Super B King is low. He's going to have to... I mean, what are they going to do with this Bastion? They've got to focus him. They're not going to be able to do so. Migman finding to Godsky. Quaddy both going to fall. He does go down just as he pops his tank. He's going to get raised right back up though, because he was set up on this point. Surely there it is. He's going to get the kills anytime now. Migman will take down Super B King. And this is This is the 4th point of for the side of CF Red. A good start from them.
Yeah, Godsky used the rib tire there to no avail, so we're not going to have that to get this Bastion off the point.
Yeah, I mean, when you're running a Junkrat on the defense, you're going to be looking to get a rib tire and take the Bastion off the point. We see it in the comp games, but right now he hasn't got it. He used it foolishly. Kind of the DPS of Apex letting this down, but I mean, exactly as I was saying, Migman takes down 2, Lone Pup going to lose that encounter with his fellow Bastion, but he's going to get res right back up. He's just going to get, I mean, it's not a punishment to say the least, but he's going to go down again. Just some great positioning from Migman on that back right. He will fall to the balls of that post, but still he will fall as well anytime now. He's on his own. He gets staggered. He will fall anytime now. There it is.
And Echo got the late scatter.
Yeah, that's huge.
Now, a Super B King is going to have the Graviton here. We are going to need this in a big way. We also are going to have the Transcendence and the Riptire, so they could potentially close this out. But not like that. Not by being picked off.
Yeah, I mean, the spam from the tank configuration of Migman is going to mean that they can't contest this payload. But, I mean, they have the resources to take them off the point here. They have the Shatter, they have the D1 that's good to work, to take the Bastion off the point and kill him. But right now, I've personally got to be backing this offense. Super B King, well, actually, no, wait. Oh, I've got the wrong way round. No, the offense had the Shatter. I mean, they would have had their Mercy to help them out as well, but Vet is going to pull. The D-Bomb is going to be used as well. It's going to find nothing, but it's not going to matter as 2 kills go in the way of CF Red. You see them, they are red in the left side of the kill feed. It's just red body in the left side of the kill feed. And Migman with another kill there onto Godsky. Viperchan gets his fellow Tracer once again. And right now they are looking to get all 6 points here.
Yapko couldn't use that Transcendence in time for the hammer down.
I mean, they have the combo, they have... Look at what they've got, they have the Graviton, they have the Pulse Bomb. Surely they'd use it. Anytime, no, what are they doing? I mean, it's an even fight now. Godsky does get the D-Mech onto Sammy Boy, and there it is. Yeah, that's it. They can't get on the point. And that is going to be only 5 points on the board. Well, I say only, it was a very good score. 5 points on the board for the side of CF Red. It is their turn to defend with 1 minute 40 left on the board for the side of Apex Predators. But let's say this is definitely a very close series.
Yeah, you know, just like in your rankings, this is where nerves and just, you know, mental fortitude is going to come into play. You know, you got a bit rolled in overtime. What are you going to do to make up for it? You know.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Apex and CF Red coming off a loss after last week, I believe so. They're going to be looking to win this next game and get that winning streak back on track.
Well, even if they lose the game, they won the internet with that tour. So.
Yeah, they won the internet. Absolutely, it's the best way. It's the best way to put it. I mean, you gift with words. That was a gift with words statement there, right there, Mazza. Good job. I mean, that's a quotation marks. Put that in the AGL chat. Make it trend, people. That was if you're not gonna win the match, you've won the internet with Attack Tour. Yes, absolutely. But right now, all the same, the side of Apex, not with the Attack Tour this time. Sammy Boy though is going to be on the May, which is very interesting, especially on the map of Route 66. They're going to be looking to get that May ult and throw it on the point. But Lone Pup is on that Sombra, so again, I mean, you can do that. You can run Sombra successfully on offense, especially if you get the hacks off correctly. But that's not going to help us. Godsky is going to go down early for the side of Apex Predators, and by the looks of things, I mean, they're not really pushing up aggressively. That means that the side of Migman and Sammy are both going to get fairly good charge for one fight on their ultimates. Lone Pup forced to translocate after being taken to 1 health by a headshot from Sammy, I believe. Godsky does get the kill onto right chance. A very good start for the side. The offense are going to dive in now. The dive is going to be it, but all the same, Lone Pup going to get a kill. Godsky going to find a second, and he's going to find a third, and that is going to be a fight one for the side of Apex Predators. Godsky found a fourth there as well.
Yeah, fantastic discords also by Akpo, just discording everything inside, calling them out in chat, and just getting all those kills. Sammy Boy does have a Blizzard now, and McMahon swapping onto the Farah.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. They're going to be switching to that far. The side of Apex are only running Sombra Tracer, so they're going to be taking advantage of the fact that they don't have a hit scan and they don't necessarily have the range. But scratch that, Godsky is going to be switching over to the McCree. Maybe he saw that coming. Maybe he looked in the team comps and he saw that McMahon switch to fire. Somebody called it, and they realized they have to run a hit scan. It's a very good switch, especially if you get a high noon up, and that's obviously one of the best tools to dealing with the pharmacy along with Diva bombs and etc. But right now, no team getting any picks early on yet, as overtime is going to be starting up here. Now the worst thing they can do now is Z9. I mean, if that happens, I'm gonna die inside. That's a good transcendence as well from Akpo. Is going to ensure that nobody dies from the May ultimate from Sammy. The pin from behind is going to make sure that. Oh, that is not going to be good. If Bezo gets taken down, White Shan finds 3 at the end, make that 4, and that is going to be 5-4. A team kill to end things off, and a win for the first map of the series going to the side of CF Red.
Yeah, it was a good EMP by Lone Pup also at the end, EMPing right when the hammer down was going to come down, but this wasn't enough. No teammates were still alive.
White Chan on this McCree with player of the game at the end here, finds the D-Mech, finds the kill on Winston. 2-tap, 1, 2, boom! There it is! You see the headshot D-Mech, hiding into Winston, no protection for the side of the team. 2-tap, headshot, 2-tap. That's what you want when you're on McCree. And that is going to mean that CF Red take the first map of the series, and we're going to have to wait to see if Apex Predators choose King's Row and Numbani.
Yeah, you saw that also with a Torbjorn, 60% kill participation for Godsky for his team. Pretty nutty. Pretty nutty.
Absolutely. I mean, we're going to have to wait right now for the side of Apex to pick. I mean, place your bets. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Numbani or Kings? Which one do you think they'll go for?
Well, I think with Numbani, as we saw, we were talking about Manitou earlier, he actually has run the Torbjorn again in contenders on Numbani. So, you know, maybe Godsky is a big fan. We'll see.
Maybe we have a Mangachu fanboy here. Or budget Mangachu, whatever you want to call it. But again,
was he on the Farah at all? I don't know if I saw him on the Farah, but if he does play Farah, he's definitely probably a Manitou fan. I think Manitou was playing Junkrat before his buffs, mainly on the Paul Sanctum, but that's what a lot of teams would do too.
Yeah.
But still.
You just gotta keep moving forward. gotta keep moving forward.
Entering King's Row.
Hello everybody, welcome back. We just saw the first map of Route 66 between these two teams, CF Red and Apex Predators. CF Red barely picking up the win there with a score of 5-4, having a very good second attack in overtime, running the Bastion on the cart. But second map is going to be King's Row. Who are you backing for this one?
I think I have CF Red again. I think they've just shown, just how skilled they are in that last map. Don't think we're going to see any attack torbs here. And, with the way how Ryan played, how both teams played Ryan last game, I'm not surprised we're seeing King's Row.
Yeah, King's Row being a very dominant map for Reinhardt and Zarya as a combo. I mean, it can be used for pulled pork as well. Or quad tank is very popular as well. We might be seeing that coming in from the offense. You already see a lot of people picking those sort of characters. Quad feed on the Reinhardt, so Big King on the Zarya, Lone Pup on the Hog. Got the Moira and Lucio, it's what you expect. Good Sky's on the Hanzo for the time being, but you might see him switch, we might not, we'll never know. But right now on the defense, which is the comp we can judge, as they are kind of setting up right now while the attackers are still in spawn, they are going to be running the Ryan Zarya and the 3 Junkrat Moira Lucio. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty standard comp here, definitely with the Junkrat on defense. And having the McCree just in case they decided to run a Pharah. Now, what I think is interesting though is Godsky on the Hanzo. Hanzo is fairly good on this map, and if you don't know right now, there is a glitch where Scatter Arrow is actually 2 seconds shorter in cooldown. So he's technically a much better character right now than he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he might be taking advantage of that. He looks like he's going to stay on the Hanzo. One thing I'm afraid of is if Raikichan gets dove or dove, if they choose to run Pharmacy, he doesn't have that Mercy pocket to deal with it. He only has Moira. But Godsky with a good opening kill onto McMahon with the Scatter Arrow. Obviously, taking advantage of that cooldown already. You see it. Right now, the trade coming in between the pins and no kills coming off it. But as I say, that Raikichan is going to go down. Godsky with another kill, this time on the McCree. Magical is going to get taken down by the Sky again, and a huge shatter though coming in from the side of the defense means that quad feed is going to go down. Some good work from Field. Godsky also going to fall, and they might be holding here. They're not holding yet. Then they're not safe and out of the woods, especially after Field's loot goes down there without their main tank. Especially the fact that quad feed has 80 on the hammer down. But right now this is fair trading. Raikichan finds one. Akpo going to get one. He's on both sides of the kill feed. Lone Pup going to kill Raikichan now. He's on both sides of the kill feed, and this fight looks to barely be going in the favour of the offense.
Yeah, and quad feed has the hammer down now too. There's no way we're going to be able to get back and contest this. Ryu does have the Graviton for next fight, and I mean everyone just building up ults so quickly in that brawl. Like only a minute and 15 seconds will pass, and we're already seeing so many ults already in this fight.
I mean, did you see how quickly Build popped Shatter? It was huge. It was like within 30 seconds. I swear.
Earth Shatter's one of the fastest charging ultimates in the game, as long as you're hitting those strikes.
Yeah, absolutely. With that cleave damage, meaning that you can hit more than one thing at once. Obviously not splash damage. It's not in a circle, but it's more in a arc.
Cleave.
Yeah, cleave, boy. But right now, the side of the defense looks to be taking this, especially with the fact that the Graviton is going to come out, getting the kills on quad feed. Anthony picking no people caught in that shatter between from quad feed there. I mean, if you're watching this stream right now, I think that the heads are the wrong way around. It is just going to clarify. It is CF Red in the blue, and the side of Apex in the red. But right now, Nokia's going to be coming in for either team this fight. The High Noon is going to be used, not going to find anything. This fight looks to be going pretty even. Oh, that's huge shadow! Oh my gosh, that's a 5k. Phaser goes down, quad feed falls, God Sky going to go down as well, Akpo goes down, Super King going to fall with his team, got it is! Right Tan following up with 3, Filled with Luke gets the pin on Super King, but what a shatter, eh?
That was absolutely fantastic. I mean, as I said, right, there's been so many fantastic shatters so far in the series. And right now, we are looking at a Graviton and potentially coming up on a Dragon Strike here. So we're going to probably see that combo.
Yeah, I mean, right now, they probably will use it, as you're saying. Right now, the whole Hogger, though, is going to be used in the favour of the defence. The Shatter is going to be used this time to know about the Graviton. It looks good. What are they going to get with it, though? That's the question. Are they going to find anything? Yes, they are. God Sky with the Scatter Arrow and Dragon Strike means that Field Reboot and Vet are both going to go down. Quad Feed is 1. Lone Pup is 1. God Sky is half. Super King is kind of 3/4 health, but all the same. The side of Apex going to be pushing this. But as I say that, God Sky and Lone Pup both going to fall. Mickman and Bruley with the kills there. The Graviton is going to be used as well. And it's going to be followed up with the Coalescence and the side of CF Red are going to be taking that fight.
Yeah, right now, Quad Feed's the only one really with an ultimate that can probably end this. Doubtful that McMahon's going to be able to get a huge barrage off. This is in Syria. Very unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, McMahon.
Balls now.
Yeah. Bye-bye. God Sky deletes him out of the sky. And right now, this is looking good for the favour of the offense. No, the defense, especially as Rakitan gets God Sky and Akbar. Well, it was going to look in the favour of the offense. But then Rakitan all of a sudden gets to his own McCree. And that's going to force the side of Apex to creep right back up here.
Yeah, we're going to need Quad Feed to hit a huge Earth Shatter. We're going to have Phaso King with the Coalescence too. But nothing else really in the combo.
Oh, you go.
So I was going to say, there's nothing else really that can combo with right here.
Yeah, I mean, McMahon on his own, again, being the first taken out of the fight is not what you want, especially when you don't have that Mercy in the air to help you. White Chan is going to take down Lone Pup, however, so it's 1-1 in this fight so far. 5v5 left on the point. Quad Feed goes for the shatter. It looks good. It's a 3-game, but... Oh wait, it wasn't Quad Feed who shot first, it was you shot a second to stop the follow-up, but he tried to stop the follow-up and it didn't stop as Right Chan gets 2 headshots. God Sky finds Right Chan, but it's too late as Bruley finds 2, including his fellow Zarya. And speaking about fellows, Field Reboot gets his Reinhardt. Yeah,
Filled with Luck has been winning this Reinhardt duel so far, I think. You know, it's all about the mind games and the matchup. And
yeah,
we're not seeing any swap-ups. I mean, we are seeing McMahon onto the Tracer now. This Pharah has not been very effective.
Yeah, Filled with Luck. Very, very well in his Reinhardt. You see the Golden Hammer there? That automatically means you're good, surely. But yeah, Rekichan is going to get the first kill on to his McCree. He wins that battle there. They might want to push up here to 5v6. But no, they're going to be very, very defensive. They're going to be passive, controlling the area of the payload, making sure they don't lose anybody. It's a very smart move. But if you look at the ultimates online for the side of the offense, they got beat. They have High Noon, they have Tap Visor. They've got Graviton as well. All you've got to do is Graviton, High Noon, and pin the enemy Reinhardt. Especially if Fields with Luck doesn't have that shatter to stop you. But Right Chan, all the same, finds 2. And look at the ultimates online.
Akpo tried to pop the sound barrier, but got killed right in the animation, I do believe.
God Sky also using the High Noon to no avail, and this looks completely in the favour of CF Red. Yeah, they're not going to be able to touch. And that's going to be a very good hold coming in from the side on the defense.
Yeah, it was this fantastic alt management, just, winning those matchups, the McCree versus McCree, the Ryan versus Ryan.
Oh, we have a DC. Yeah. God Sky out of the game here. We're going to have to get a pause in. But right now, the pressure certainly is on the side of Apex Predators to win this map and to give themselves a third map in the series of Oasis. But honestly, right now, I've got to be back in CF Red.
Yeah, I think it's undoubtedly you have to go with them right now. If they do, however, put out a good hold on point A, like they did on Route 66, there's an opportunity, at least, to make this interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. I think So I think they need to use these ults together. Like after time, they even need to. I think what a good idea would be to undive and focus Raikkonen. That's probably the best idea. I remember last season, it was the All-Star games, and I came up against a we had a pharmacy playing on us in, yeah. So we come up against a McCree, and we're thinking, oh, hang on, he's the only good hit scan on the team. So if, theoretically, you dive him and take him out, the pharmacy can just roam free in the skies and absolutely pop off. But they're not really taking advantage of the fact that they run with McCree without that mercy pocket. And right now, we are going to get no, we're not going to get an unpause. Nearly unpause for a sec. But, I mean, what do you think the best chances of Apex are to take this map back? What do you think they could do?
I think they could honestly run a Brigida. I think that, you know, getting that free... not pin, but the free stun onto the enemy Reinhardt is just, it's too valuable. And you could probably throw in a Reinhardt of your own, and maybe even a Roadhog to get those free hooks onto the enemy Rein.
Yeah, I mean, it helps out definitely with the Reinhardt battle, which clearly a quad feed needs the help with. Again, we are just waiting for the 6th player to get in for the side of Apex, but sorry for the delay if you're watching, but quad feed now is gone. What is going on? We're just gonna have to wait.
Oh, if there are any sponsors we could plug right now, or
I don't know. I'm not a. Wait, no, it's CF. Is it CF Esports? Are they?
It's someone like that. You know what? Just our sponsor. We'll give you a shout out. We don't know who you are exactly, but we'll figure it out.
You know who
time,
you are.
This message paid for by sponsor.
I think it's CF Esports. But right now, I mean, sponsors all the same, but we've got a series to carry on with. We have Apex Brothers now on the defense. They need to hold this if they're going to stay in the game. But right now, I've got to be backing the side of CF Red here. They're the better team in general, I think, in terms of synergy, in terms of the Reinhardt battles, etc. I think, I mean, Locked Up for Life is gone. Yeah, we've got another pause. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait.
Go to commercial.
Go to commercial. Da-da-da-da-da. Right, so we are going to be getting back into it. Assembling heroes, you know. A chance for both of the teams to decide what comp they're going to run in this final stand for the side of Apex. They are on their final chance in order to stay in the series.
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't rule out this potential Widow Hanzo comp here. It is actually very effective running the double sniper on both this map and Junkertown.
Yeah, I think for King's Row and Junkertown, definitely. As you said, double sniper is very strong. The Field of Luck, obviously, let's play the main tank to the side. I mean, we can't really assume anything just yet. They're on the offense. But right now, as I was saying, it's just the final hurdle for them to pick up another win on the board in the leaderboards for this division. They look to be running, if they run this Bastion run attack, I swear. No, they're going to be running Desire. They are going to be under Hanzo Farah DPS combo right now. I mean, you could take, this is an advantage right now if you're on the side of the defense. Field of Luck isn't going to have the high amount of healing as the mercy of the Veto is going to be on his Farah of McMahon. So you take advantage of that by walling off a Reinhardt focusing him. But right now they're not going to do this yet. Oh no, Lone Pup is going to get pinned early on. That's not what you wanted on the side. The defense losing one early. They're playing timid right now. They're playing without this. I mean, they're not playing aggressively enough, especially when the side of McMahon. Of the McMahon team is just they're running the pharmacy. So White Chan, so Field, if he gets Discord, he just gets taken down, and then they're just going to play timid. Right Chan finds 3. Really is going to get expelled as Zarya. Bet just get the resident to McMahon. Right Chan finding a 4, and this fight is going to be going in the favour of CF Red.
Yeah, we're likely probably going to see Photoflock combo up with Right Chan here, because Brilu's still too far away from that grab for any sort of big combo.
I mean, all that the side of CF Red needs to do now is save up those 6 ultimates and use them in 2 fights to take this map and therefore take the series with a score of 2-0. Right Chan does get the opening kill onto Locked Up for Knife. It's not what you want, especially when you're on this this defense. You can't lose those players. Probably missed a straight pin. I'm not sure how you missed Loris, but right now things aren't looking good in the favour of the defense, especially from Right Chan. You see where he is. He's flanking. Watch this. Watch this. He's going to use this. Surely he's flanking. He's using the Dragon Strike. What's it going to be? It's not going to find anything. It's so close. I thought that would get some. No, it's going to get at Kobe. You will get res back up to full health, but all the same, the res is out of the way. The Shatter finding the Zarya on the side. The offense Lone Pup with the follow-up finds 2. Right Chan and Field with luck going to go down. Bet falls, and this is finally a fight 1 for the side of Apex Predators.
Yeah, it's gotta feel good stopping that right there. You know, they really cannot lose another team fight though. They cannot get a team wipe.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
and
probably
when
gonna be over.
Look at the ultimates they got online though. What does that mean?
They're probably gonna have a lot of damage coming in, a lot of combos.
I mean, Reinhardt and Zarya ults are both team wiping ultimates on their own, yet alone together. The Graviton is going to be used. It's only going to get quad feed. Quite a poor grab, actually. But speaking about poor grab, that is not what the defensive Graviton is. Quad feed, following up, finding he made that 4. Field with luck, just get locked up for life. But he's going to get res right back up. And another good fight. Only using 1 ultimate. 1 for the side of Apex Predators. A good start from them. They have 3 minutes 40 to defend here without losing a fight here.
Yeah, I don't know how long... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you go. No, you go.
I don't know how long Lone Pup stays on the far here with double hit scan.
That's a good point. Absolutely. Right now, the side of CF Red trying to initiate there. The pin not really working out for the side. Now fulfilled with luck. The good stuff from Lone Pup on the spire. The pin, no, the shadow is going to be blocked straight up by Field. The pin coming in onto Super B King, but Lone Pup playing absolutely out of his mind on the Sparrow, finding 2 of the barrels. The rest is going to be coming in on Super B King, and the side of Apex Predators with another team kill. Some good work for them. Only 2 minutes 50 to hold now.
Yeah, now on the side of the Ryan duel, Photoflock has blocked at least 2 so far of quad feeds or shatters in this push alone. So he's definitely winning out that duel. And I mean, how have you heard of the full Pharah alt voice line?
Oh, that's a very good escape from Lone to stay alive there. A quad feed though does go down, and look who's got the tap visor though. It is locked up for life to help trying to zone his team off. A huge grab! That's huge. Can they follow up? They can, but they use the pharmacy in doing so. Super Big King though does find 2 to follow up. Only Right Chan behind. Is he going to get kills? He's not. He is going to fall in. Now 2 minutes left on the board. Come on, let's go. Look, let's go Apex. They're doing very well here.
And this is the power of the Ryan Zarya combo. You see how quad feed now is going to have Earthshatter online as Super B King just used his.
Yeah, right now. Quad feed is going to be looking to get this shatter off. I mean, if I was him, I'd flank, honestly. If I was his right, I'd actually just get up top and flank, but it's too late to do that now. His team are going to be looking to follow up on the shatter. Shall he connect with it? There it is, a good starting pick onto Magical. Just what you wanted on the side of the defense. The Justice also going to be used to take down Bet. Again, Hood with Luck goes down. Don't you shatter here. You've already won this fight. You hold on to that ultimate. Right Chan does find Lone Pup. Although McMahon does get quad feed as well. They're going to have to res. They've not res. Oh, they have res quad feed. I thought they res the junk crab for a second there. No, not the Junkrat, the Pharah, but
My ultimate
right
is
now,
charged.
with one fight left on the board, things looking good for the side of Apex Predators.
Yeah, but look at the ults on the side of CF Red right now. If we're gonna have that grab, we're building up another hammer down. This next fight's gonna be crucial.
Oh, that's a good start as well, especially when White-Chan has that high noon. If he's been taken down early very nicely there, and that is going to mean that they might be holding here. Brilu is going to go down as well. Bet needs to hit a res here. He's not choosing to risk his life, and that is going to hurt them. I mean, they've got to back up. 30 seconds left. They might get another touch on the point there, but someone's going to be switching to a hero where you can get on this point, especially when Super King has that graviton to zone them off the point. They have 3 ultimates online and Transcendence as well to counter the graviton of Ryu. But I mean, what you do here, if you're on the side of the offense, you hit a grab. It's a huge grab. You pin quad feed and high noon. That is bound to get kills. And that is a good start. White-Chan with a double. But a good shot coming in from the side of the defense. Finding 3. The graviton as well. Where's the follow-up though? Is it there? It's not there. The follow-up is not to be. A graviton off their own for the side. Oh wait, no, they are getting the kills locked up alive. And no one's on the point. For the side, are they going to touch? Are they going to touch? Yes, they are. Mingman on the point. It's Mingman versus locked up for life. Which one of them is going to win it here? Both of them on the point. But right now, just Mingman, he does get a kill, but he might fall here. He's got to hide, he's got to stall for his team. Nobody's going to touch though. And that is going to be, no, the point is going to be contested against the coalescence is going to be used. This fight looking even right now. Bozo is going to go down to good for the favour of the offense, especially after Bet does get a res off onto Mingman, and this looks in the favour of the side of CFO. They might grab it here. One feed on the high ground. He's going to get taken out, and that is going to be CF Red taking the map. Taking the series with a score of 2-0, taking them out with a score of 2-1, winning Route 66. We saw them do so earlier with a score of 5-4. Filled with luck with player of the game here, but Mingman with the clutch at the end there, staying alive despite being 1 against 0 on the point here. What a shatter there!
What an absolute crazy round that was. Completely back and forth, almost a miracle hold by Apex.
Sex tuple kill from Filled with Luck. White-Chan with the kill participation though, 64%. But that is the end of this first match between CF Red and Apex Predators. Unfortunately, I have to leave now. I've been Zigzag. It's been a pleasure casting with you, Maz. But I will catch you guys later.
You too, man. Oh, and now we're going to be going on to the next match here. Enjoy the music and.
You just gotta keep moving forward. You just gotta keep moving forward.
Traveling to Route 66.
Hey, and welcome back to Amateur Gamers. We are just Mazda casting here right now, unfortunately. So it's my first time solo casting. Probably not going to be fun, but we'll see how it goes. So we have Hanamura Ninjas up against Ryujin Esports. I do believe Ryujin was formerly Turnback. So if you're just tuning in, on the previous map, we saw a huge attack Torbjorn come out. On this very map, and that was something definitely to behold.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So this is also attached with the May and the Reaper buffs. So might be seeing some Reaper later on. Nothing yet, but we will see. Might want to pause that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
We're not pausing for some reason, even though J-Star is not in the game. I have a mass suicide now. Apparently, old members of Ryujin Esports had to join a cult. They all just killed themselves.
This will restore you.
I need a doctor.
Hey.
Hello.
And this is just a nutty game right now, so going to pause. That is, that's an NA stream right there.
Traveling to Route 66.
Okay, and we're back. You know, these kind of delays are just, you know, part of the game. Nothing we can really do about it. People's connections get messed up, people drop, it's fine. So far, nothing that unique coming out. Might be seeing an Ana here, which would be very interesting, like illegal farming.
I'm back in the fight.
We'll see if they stay on this. Obviously the Bastion here for pirate ship isn't the worst idea in the world. Very doable, as we saw in overtime in our last map.
How disappointing. How disappointing. disappointing.
Also seen a
Attackers
lot more
incoming in
Reinhardt
30 seconds.
today than I was really expecting. Not very much dive. You know, Diva wasn't run every single map, which was, or at least not all the time, which was very, very interesting. But yeah, we're seeing the Moira out here
5,
for Hanamura
3, 2,
with the Reinhardt and Visaria.
attackers incoming.
So that's obviously, the three of them just go together so well with that burst healing. Not burst healing, but just the amount of healing that Moira can do. So it's gonna be dive here, up against the more Deathball Econ.
Let's get you healed up.
But so far, no one's really getting an advantage here. Both teams straight out, back and forth. It's gonna be Raijin with the 2-man advantage now, make a 3-man, and that's gonna be the cleanup and probably the points. There should be a last moment contest here. And right now, the ult economy. We are going to have a sound barrier online now for Delian. And a big shadow coming out now. Not and the High Noon is not going to find anyone while that Diva eating it all up. That was a good use of the defense matrix. And we have a coalescence coming in, so I know this. I actually have a hold here coming in now. Try to step this up to do something on the side. And a cleanup now by Hanamura, which is fantastic cleanup here. We're gonna actually hold on point A. I think we have Mexa now.
Hey, we got, what is this, Hanamura Ninjas versus...
Turnback, aka Ryujin.
Hey. Yeah, these guys are some great teams. I've personally scrimmed Ninjas and Turnback a lot. No, it looks
Right now,
like,
I mean, there's a minute 20 left. Right now, Hanamura is holding Ryujin at point A.
Turnback, Ryujin is, they're doing a great job diving and isolating people, because it looks like Hanamura is a little bit scattered here, and they're really making use of it.
So this is,
Ooh, the Shatter. Not able to follow up on it, though. Prime Rage is going to come out, and it's going to be, basically holding it, and that's going to be an easy put-in for Turnback. This is the first match, right? Or did someone already put it in? This is the first attack, too?
literally first attack, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Good timing, we won't lose viewers, because I was, you know, I can't do commentary by myself.
It's on. Oh, understood. No, it looks like Turnback's gonna keep pushing this. Looks like they have a dive with a Moira, which is really interesting. But they seem to have been executing it really well. Let's see how it goes. There's a Diva Bomb coming out. It's not gonna find anything, unfortunately. It's just, man, they're just being forced back here. Hanamura Ninjas. Oh, there we go. Finally starting to get some kills. They're gonna start some contesting. And it looks like they're gonna defend it right there.
Yeah, they've been, you know, really impressing me here. I was expecting them to kind of get stomped, but they've definitely been holding out very well.
Yeah.
And now if you look at their ultimates, they have the ultimates now to really make this hold last a lot longer.
Yeah, Turnback's a great team, but Hanamura Ninjas, they've definitely put the practice in, they've put in the effort, and now we're seeing the result of that.
So we are going to have the Graviton here. Dova could probably build up another hammer down, also with that Grav.
There we go, he's swinging around, there's the Graviton. The Sound Barrier is going to come in for the side of Hanamura Ninjas, as well as the side for Turnback to counter it, but that is all going to be, Ninjas. Foxbox, Foxbox, Hawks, and Zero, they're a great DPS combo. Zero's hit scan is actually kind of crazy from what I've seen before in previous AGL days.
So right now we do have your Shatter on tap, so we can probably use it right now would be the best idea on top of that Dragon Blade.
Ooh, their Shatter came out stunning 3, but not enough follow-up. J-Star with his own Dragon Blade killing 2. The Primal Rage comes out and this, no one's really pushing the cart. And Foxbox loses his life. This looks like Turnback has a really good advantage in pushing this in right now.
They should be able to get another contest out here. They do have the Pulse Bomb and they have the High Noon. Sure, it's not gonna stay alive and be able to build that Grav farther though.
Oh man, they're gonna start contesting the point here on the bottom. Ooh, the Pulse Bomb stick onto the Winston, jumping in though to De Leon. A whole lot of ults coming in though, and that is Turnback's point to put in right there for the second plate.
Yeah, not a lot they could really do there at the end after the ultimates were already invested. But you know, we are holding pretty well here. They have taken Turnback Horizon down to only 1:40 left now on the clock. So only a few more holds really is what they need to stabilize.
Yeah, even though they've been putting it in, yeah, like you said, the time's just been shaving off little by little, and we'll see how it goes.
No swaps coming out either for runners. That's a huge all combo. That's a team kill up there.
Team kill. 60 seconds.
And you see the power of that grab along with the Reinhardt. You see how Reinhardt just builds ult charge so quickly. There was just so much chemistry between those two characters, along with the Moira.
No, it's actually great. The Shatter does come out. Oh wait, no it didn't. I thought I heard it. That was really weird. Yeah, no, Reinhardt's got some great symmetry with that. There's the Shatter. Whole lot of people down. Some cleanup there.
Both supports down too, and the D-Mac. I would just stagger over here. This is unsure why they didn't stagger the Zeke there on the baby
They
deal.
honestly probably tried to, well, I don't know. I know my team tries to stagger Diva a lot, and sometimes we'll either accidentally kill her or, like, get hot on the moment. The Dragon Blade comes out, Sherlives and Hawk and Sonic Hedgehog is going down to J-Star. The man's Genji, as we've seen before, is killing it.
Yeah,
it looks like
those are some
we got
clutch kills. I mean,
yeah,
and
no,
Elon
for sure.
is going to have the sound barrier here also. So Fox has to hit a pulse bomb onto him before he can get that off.
Zero is killing the fear of the best there. Sound Barrier is coming down, and there's the pulse bomb later. Picking up two, hurting the monkey a lot. Ija is back now.
But they lost too many. They lost way too many on that side. And now it's just basically clean up to
only one left. He's got to be careful. He's got to stall enough time for his team to get back. And now it looks like Zero is back there with some
Sonic
support.
now swapping onto the Brigida.
Dude, Brigida is crazy. Earthshatter picking up everyone except De Leon here. And then Zero popping that Dragon Blade. It looks like the defense is going to go for the side of Hanamura Ninjas. We do see illegal farming here back in the fray. He's got the Primal Rage popping, trying to stall it out so we can get his team to come back. J-Star is also here, but all the kills are turning up blue for Hanamura Ninjas. That's the defense right there.
That was a fantastic hold by Hanamura Ninjas. Not very many people expected them to do that well, and here they are, you know, keeping Ryujin Esports to only 2 points on the board, and a really like a great win condition here now for Hanamura.
I would like to see more of that Brigitte. Me and my team, I mean, I personally am our Brigitte player, and we love to run it, and it's so much synergy with Ryan. Like, what you can like control people and try to get earth shatters with like the stun if you time it right, which is actually a little more difficult than it sounds. Just for mic lag.
Well, she also has good chemistry with Zarya too, because of a bubble functions the exact same way as it would on Reinhardt, I do believe.
And if you didn't know, the like when you give her armor that's permanent, the armor goes after the shield. So if Zarya can manage her health-wise, she can be constantly at some high health, which is actually really nice.
That's correct. Yeah, I think there's also some chemistry with the sound barrier. Obviously, you know, it's normally bad to use two support ults together, but I think just the fact that by the time sound barrier wears off, you're gonna have that 150 armor ready for you.
Oh yeah, oh it is. Nice. Is it 150 exactly? I should.
It maxes out at 150, and then after that, any damage you take, it like replenishes back as long as she's in the area.
Yeah. What's your opinion? Because what I like to do a lot is pop armor before a fight, so everyone is nice grouped up and has that extra armor. But also doing it during with the constant healing is a thing. But Brigitte's the only one who gets the speed boost. What's your like opinion on using it?
I forget the exact numbers for how quickly it is. I know, I think it's 150 for 5 seconds it takes to build up at 150 armor.
And it gets a 10-second duration.
Yeah, so that's why like you could get 300 in the whole fight, but you're not gonna have 300 in total armor like on your character at any given time.
Alright, well, it looks like...
Speaking of Brigitte, we are seeing her run on the defense.
Yeah, Sonic,
Or the attack, rather.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've scrimmed these guys before, and we usually always run the Brigitte into things unless we're trying some kind of other comp, and it's devastating what you can do with the right comp with it. I don't think... Oh, it looks like he's not going to stay on it, though. He's going to switch to the Mercy.
Yeah, probably a good call. Brigitte obviously not as good against, first of all, against high ground, but also against Arisa as she is against Ryan.
Well, that's the thing, because if you run Brigitte with like a Moira, you hold the bottom ground and you force them to come to you, and then you just destroy, and it's just so much utility from like peeling and whatnot. But the semi-dive is going to come to the gas station, and Nova King is going to lose his life for it. Hanamura Ninja is already down, but is going to get the res. So, this is interesting. Sure Lives is going to lose the mech, and here comes the High Noon coming in. He's going to pick up 1, but he's going to get killed himself by 0. I think we're pretty even in the fight right now. No, actually, it's going to be towards turn back, and especially with the sound barrier, which I don't think was necessary. I mean, well, maybe it was, because a lot of people started showing up, so maybe they anticipated it.
Yeah, I don't think that was the worst use of sound barrier, but obviously in a quick game like Overwatch, you never know.
I know, sometimes you just gotta jump in and take that gamble, and if it pays off, it's amazing, but it really hurts when it doesn't.
Well, right now, it does look like it paid off, but Hanamura is going to have a sound barrier of her own. We're going to use it right now. And it comes to Dragon Blade.
Yeah. Not going to find a whole lot except, oh, here's the Dragon Blade from J-Star to retaliate. J-Star is picking up Hawk, and the res does come out onto him as well. So, I think Hanamura Ninjas actually have this. They just gotta clean up what's left on the point. They're just gonna push this cart.
I wouldn't be surprised to see, as they go off for Roadhog here. And, probably see illegal farming stuff off the Arisa too, but they are gonna have the supercharger come out. And that's just going to be a team wipe again, so definitely Hanamura, just a matter of time now before they cap this. But a very good first hold, however.
Yeah, no, they shaved off a lot of time, Turnback did anyway. So, we'll see how it goes with this next push and how they hold.
Yeah, so there's now going onto the Zarya and J-Star onto the Pharah. Foxbox gonna go onto the Soldier, probably saw that swap right away. Fox is gonna take out J-Star right away, and he was getting the damage boost out of Mercy too, because of great combo. Huge Dragon Blade coming in now by Zero, taking out 3. And his blades have been absolutely on point. Lucio's gonna have to reset. He has up a barrier though, so.
Looks. Nova King might AFK right now. He's like standing still and what. We might see him lag out. What is that? We shouldn't pause in the middle of a team fight though, that's the thing. That ball for the future.
Yeah, and we saw the sound barrier just come out. Also, but 2 kills already. So this is definitely going to give Hanamura some time to regroup. I think they know this fight's lost right here. You know, they already invested sound barrier. They're already down 2. No, actually, really 3.
You just gotta keep moving forward. You just gotta keep moving forward.
Well, I give a guy a bit, maybe, I don't know. So we just saw a massive substitution come in here with Desiree, it looks like. Who's not going to be playing tank for Hanama
Which is kind of weird because Desiree, from what I know, is a support player. It looks like she's going to go to the tricky top, perhaps, maybe?
Interesting, so running her as an off tank. We're going to see Sonic going... Oh, no, now she's going into Mercy.
Oh, he just had to get off, yeah, so she can go with Mercy.
The power of flexing.
Excuse me.
So we did see both sound barriers lose last fight.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt them. It looks like Turnback is gonna lose the pharmacy here with Zero and Sherlive's help. Man, Zero's just going in right now.
Zero has been absolutely beast on this ninja. Just absolutely destroying and cutting things down.
Seconds remaining.
And Desiree already building up about halfway to that Valkyrie, so that's quite good for just coming in completely cold.
Yeah, no, Dez is good, good player here. We've seen her do some good work before. It looks like it's kind of weird because we have one person on the payload and then we have Hanama Ninjas over here, which you don't see very often. I guess they're trying to get some picks and back out, but payload's just moving and grooving.
Yeah, I think there was a study done which showed that there isn't a super big advantage of having more people on the payload.
I mean,
but yeah,
three...
wanting to build that ultimate charge was probably a good call there.
Ooh, it's done. Oh, there's the justice from J-Star. Like, that's
Zero got
be
killed
it.
with the call mech, actually.
I mean, yeah.
Not waste this chance.
The, what's it called? If you have 3 people on the payload, we'll push it faster, but other than that, there won't be
Yeah, I forget the exact speed increase, but it's
oh, like numbers wise, that's a whole lot of numbers.
yeah, it's not game-breakingly.
Yeah, back to the maths. It looks like they are running more divey with this Sonic on the Winston, so they're, well, the League of Farm is going, this is a perfect opportunity for them to push and be aggressive. It looks like they're going to dive Ija here on the McCree, which they're going to get. The Diva Bomb comes out, the Sound Barrier also comes out. I don't know, it looks like a Hanamura fight. Yeah, the Valkyries both came out as well. Oh, here comes the tactical visor from the Fox Sox. And it's really pressuring them out. It's going to pick up DeLeon here. And there's only 3 people left on the payload. Here comes the Diva Bomb. Kind of sneaky. It's going to pick up both supports, unfortunately. But that, oh, there was, oh, they didn't touch the payload.
C9. Spam that in the chat. Spam that motherfucking bitch. Spam that C9. That's a C9.
Play of the game.
Oh, wait, did I do that? I might have done that subconsciously. Okay, yeah, let's not, yeah. It's a family-friendly channel. Until you hear me playing Dragon Ball Fighters, and I just, like, curse like a sailor. Taking a break.
We expected.
You just gotta keep moving forward.
per movie.
Yeah.
You do two, you get like a big higher rating.
It's either Kings Row or Numbani, depending on the loser's choice, which is Rouge and Esports. Have I?
You just gotta keep moving forward.
So that was an unexpected result, no? Or
Yeah, no, Turnback is, excuse me, Rouge and Esports is a very highly ranked team. And Hanamura Ninjas has been kind of meh, kind of in between. But they are doing good.
yeah, that was nutty. That's
You just gotta keep moving forward.
Now enter.
Hi guys, Miss Ruffles here, back bringing you with a new Zombie Chronicles thing. Never mind. That was a good joke. Haha.
so on to Kings Row here. I mean, if you had to choose between Kings Row and Numbani, I think we'd all choose Kings Row.
Why? I don't know why Kings Row is like everyone's favorite map. Like, I like it, yeah, but it's not like I love Kings Row. It's the best map ever.
I would say it's just the map geography and the
Plus, I mean, it's been one of the originals from the beginning, but so has Numbani.
well, if you look at like every other map in the game, it probably like heavily favors dive, and Kings Row is the only like real map where we see a lot of Reinhardt and Zarya right now, even in this super dive friendly meta.
Yeah, no, Numbani does favor the dive, but I don't know about Kings Row. They can, depending on how you play, but I know my team is default. It's like our bread.
I mean, just think of all the cool things you see on Kings Row, though. You know, you see the double snipers, you see, you know, the quad tanks, you see the surprise bastions, you see the Junkrats, you see the Pharas, you see all this viability.
It's true. It's more like this map has a whole lot of potential for whatever comps you really want to run, and then you use the map to your advantage based on and you play it differently based on what you're running. Which is cool. I guess I can agree. Kings Row is really great.
I think it's the best map in the game. I think the next map has to be similar to Kings Row, just in terms of the narrow corridors and what have you.
If Rouge and Esports take this win, though, we will be going to Oasis, which I like, but not a whole lot of people like, I guess.
Defend objective A.
Depends on who you main.
True.
So we're seeing
looks
a
like
triple, no. Yeah, sorry, we're seeing a quad tank defense, I think. Sorry, quad tank attack, rather, sorry. Attack attack by Hanamura Ninjas.
Yeah. No, the quad tank is crazy. The sustain is really, you have to focus your targets really well, otherwise they can just cycle the healing. Looks like Zero's immediately going to take down Jathar. It's going to be an opportunity for this attack to get started. Sherlive's going to take out Deleon. Illegal farming also going down, and this is all Hanamura Ninjas.
Yeah, the Slambulance in full effect right here.
I am capturing the objective. Try
I just want to see some Vicky play some baguette. I feel like my team is the only team that runs it. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see her run more here, especially because of Reinhardt's, you know, dominance. And along with a Roadhog, I mean, you have a free stun basically followed by a hook, and you can just take out that Ryan pretty easily.
It just makes me sad when there's like all this opportunity for this new character. There's a Graviton, a whole lot of people in it. Oh, there's a counter Earthshatter though. And an Earthshatter
Yeah,
from that side as well.
Earthshatter was huge in knocking down the ulting Roadhog. Otherwise, it would have just been, you know, meat grinder supreme.
Yeah, it looks like Hanamura Ninjas is doing a great job. They're basically pushing their advantage here, killing people left and right. And then no one's on the point though. Oh, hey, that's good job, Des. Doing the loud work.
Mez clearly wanting that gold objective time.
Yeah. It looks like Hawk unfortunately taken out. There is a pull though onto the Moira Zero, initiating and making this a fair fight, 5v5. Ooh. The pin there, stopping the Ryan shield. That was great. The Graviton though, and the Justice. Ooh, that is all gonna be Ryujin to defend. I didn't say turn.
And J-Star also swapped onto the Reaper there. This is the patch of the Reaper buffs too, so Reaper is going to be way more deadly.
Reaper has been really great. I just think it gives him more utility, but I don't think it's anything that's going to like, it's not game breaking in my opinion.
Does make him even stronger against anything. So a buster is already strong.
Makes him more viable, just because you can control him better. Which I honestly, I don't play Reaper, but I like the direction where they went with it.
Yeah, I think it's the ability to cancel reform and get those reloads quicker. It's a big deal. So we're swapping off the quad tank, and we're seeing.
There's the coalescence. Hawk is, yeah, there's gonna be some picks coming in. We have a Shatter from Illegal Farming ready to go, but he gets shattered himself and is gonna get taken out, and that is gonna be Hanamura Ninjas. When both Ryans have the Shatter, and if you're playing Ryan, you can kind of gauge on the other person's Ryan based on how they're playing. You gotta take that initiative. You gotta be the first one, especially if you're on defense, and then just wait it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about those mind games. It's all about dropping your shield and then putting it back up. And, you know, winning that 1v1 is so huge, especially on King's Row. Where Earthshatters are definitely going to be multi-man.
Ooh, there's an Earthshatter from Illegal, only picking up Sonic with the sound barrier from Hawk. There's a J-Star getting looped away, not getting any kills with that ult, unfortunately, getting killed himself by Zero. But it looks like this is going to be a fight for the defense here. Ryujin is the team of defense, not the other one that I was going to say. Man.
It's a pretty impressive game so far, and Hanamura definitely has a lot of time in the bank to finish this out. Probably gonna have the grab and the Earth Shatter very soon.
Ooh, there's some justice. Another defense. Right now you need to basically, if you're attacking, you want to, I don't know. I think the comp's great. They have Sonic the Hedgehog, they have Graviton coming up soon. And they have Earth Shatter. You can mix Grab with like Dragon Blade and then like Earth Shatter with High Noon. You have enough to win 2 fights here with these 4 ults if you use them right, and that's 2 fights is all they need to push them. They may only need 1 fight.
Dylan does have the sound barrier though, so that's going to be very key to take him out.
Did you see Sherlock's here? Oh, like, he did like a 360 shatter kind of thing. That was actually kind of funny to watch. Sound barrier does come out from Ryujin Esports defense here, only on Farah and De Leon. J-Star coming in is going to be a kill. It looks like Ryujin's having a whole lot of trouble here. There's a solo shatter on the Legal Farming. Not going to get the pin though, unfortunately. And slowly but surely, the defense is trickling back in. There's a Shatter picking up 3 people, but I don't know if there's going to be a follow-up. We see Zero does go down, as well as illegal farming. And this looks like the attack has an advantage, but the J-Star is going to Dragon Blade and try to kill this coalescing Moira, but Dez is going to stop that right in the tracks.
The respawns are right there though, and they are coming in. They've got hours to run.
You're right, spawn advantage is crazy, but Hanamura Ninjas, oof. As you can see, this going either way. Oh, but he's just gonna justice there and is gonna kill 2 people. There's only 3 people left to contest this payload to push. 3v3 right now, 2v3, 3v3. The Graviton here is keeping everyone there. Foxbox is dead. The defense is strong. I don't know if you needed the Graviton, but I think they were really frustrated because they couldn't shake the attackers. So Physique Graviton anyway.
Yeah, that was an extended team fight, but
yeah,
you know, you can't really make the call to just back out at any point there because it's so close. Any multi-kill could seal the deal.
Well, Physique did switch, and there is an Earth Shatter picking up 4! He's gonna get the pin onto the count on Reinhardt, and the Dragon Blade is coming out from Zero as well. They want to win this now. Physique got that hook there, but it didn't be able to finish. I wasn't able to finish anyone off. Hanamura Ninjas might have this right here and now once they get Physique off. Sound Barrier does come in, and the Hawk is gonna boot Physique off, and that is gonna be Hanamura Ninjas taking the first round. I didn't see how much time was left.
Well, Reju Esports, man, I think they wish they could just turn back and just, redo this map. That did not go their way.
They should. We should have turned back. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Alright, it is time for Region's attack. They shall try their attack, which is very redundant. This is what you say when you're trying to fill up a 500-page essay.
Oh man, I would just completely nonsensical my way through those essays.
Yeah.
500 page, you said? That's a thesis, my friend. That is not.
Oh, did I say 500 page? I'm at
500 words is nothing, but 500
words,
page.
yeah.
That's a novel.
That's a novel.
That's War and Peace.
Book. Yeah.
I see.
I want to see what kind of defense you're going to bring out. Defense on this first point is always hard because I feel like sustain is king on the defense, so you can just sustain, obviously, with your healers. And I'm looking at it as a by a healer's perspective and what kind you want to go, because that's what I play and whatnot for my team anyway. It looks like. Actually, I have no idea what. Oh, they're doing a Mercy. See, Mercy's great, but if you lose Mercy, Hawk is gonna be. I don't know. Can't.
Yeah, the thing with Lucio is especially when his rework happened is he lost a lot of that powerful healing. Now, yes, if you're in his range, he does heal for more. Yeah. But it just, because the distance is not as much as it used to be, it's not as
Lucio's
ideal.
value is the speed boost, and you have to get the speed boost where you want it. If you want a healer, pick someone else. And on the defense, where you're not really moving around a whole lot, and I mean, yes, you're maybe moving around in little bits to engage and attack and whatnot, I'd rather have a second or a different healer who can either focus on healing or focus on a damage, like a Zen or I didn't say anything. The dive does come in strong into Hanamura though, and Illegal will lose his life. And the mech from Physique will also be lost, and there is Foxbox killing everything.
Foxbox just went absolute ham there. That's a good first hold by Hanamura Ninjas. Already Fox is also going to have that Riptire ready to go.
Oh man, they're gonna try to get some high ground here. They got the dive, but looks like Zero was contesting him. Soldier Desiree kind of flying there, kind of in the way. Needs to go down. There is a Riptire initiation from Senor Foxbox. Gonna take out De Leon. You don't have the speed from the dive anymore. You have Ija kind of flanking around, trying to get a pick, and is not gonna make it, unfortunately. The res does come out from Fear the Best here onto De Leon. And here comes the tactical visor from Zero now that there's no Diva. Oh, the pin.
Yeah, they give up a tick there, but completely worth it.
Ooh,
Let's see what
he went in with the
Blade
Dragon
can
Blade.
even do here.
That's crazy. He might want to switch, because I know our team will go in with the Dragon Blade that's kind of like a hero play, and then just switch like a Junkrat or something. We'll see what he does. Now he's gonna stay on that Genki.
So right now we're looking at Sonic with the hammer down, and we're trying to cap this right here.
Oh, there's this.
Oh,
Oh!
that's a huge whip tire!
Oh my gosh! That's the death. Everyone dies.
And that's the play of the game too. That is
Nova King is
absolutely
back.
POTG. Put that in your highlight reel.
I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, it was set up perfectly, and from there it's easy, but it's still really cool when you just see like 6 people die. There's a pulse bomb stuck on poor Lucio, poor Hawkman. Desiree's gonna pop this Valkyrie to try to keep this defense going. A whole lot of ults are being used by, oh, there's gonna be the point. They were probably available to contest, but you didn't want to, the point was lost anyway.
Yeah, they also had that hammer down, but they never got to use in that fight. I mean, they could absolutely have full held that.
Yeah, it could have been there, but when you lose one person and things start to crumble, you have to either really focus and figure out what you want to do, or it's just so easy for the attack to just snowball it, you know?
For sure.
My ultimate is charging.
We're
Yeah,
waiting for our main
a bit
tank.
of positioning, probably a malfunction there.
Ooh, illegal farming is chasing down this Zero here. There's a pulse bomb, which I didn't hear go off. Maybe it got eaten.
I wish that's something they would add in the kill feed, maybe in the future.
Oh,
Eat
like
something.
when D.Va eats ults, that'd be actually kind of cool. But I mean, it's
That
not.
would create
people
so
dying,
much tilt too, which would be great.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you
yeah,
have
the kills
Mercy
are
reses.
coming out for Ryujin, and they could definitely have streets here. You know, streets is obviously, you know, the easiest part to probably cap.
True, but I mean, we've seen hell holds on all points. We've played this game long enough where we know there's been holds on all kinds of things, but Streets is definitely an easier one to push through.
Except for Blizzard World, which is, well, now it's fixed.
Oh, Earthshatter stopping him in his tracks! And Zero! Oh man, holding right there at the end with the Graviton there and everything, and people are just dying. He's actually gonna kill Sonic. There's a pulse bomb. The D.Va bubble is great though. SureLife's trying to survive. Both supports are down for the Hanamura side. This might be the attacker's point here. Yes,
Yeah,
definitely the
that was a
attacker's
valiant effort, to say the least. That was a really good attempt, but now we're gonna have to regroup here and just, you know, try to hold this. 3 minutes to go in this attack, so it's actually turned into a fairly decent run here by Ryujin. But we're not gonna have a grab, we're not gonna have the Earth Shatter. Zero onto the Thara.
Sound barrier does come out. Oh man. No, this defense looks like they might be getting strong there. Better strong there. I mean holding strong. What am I talking about? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Sonic was able to build up only 15% more to go until he has a Earth Shatter. Shirley's relatively close to the Graviton, probably build that up relatively quickly. And so they're in a very good position here now to hold up with these alternating ultimates.
The Dragon Blade is coming out from J-Star. Not gonna find anything, it looks like. The Mercy Pocket is real, especially with the Valk. Illegal farming does pick up Sonic though, and it's kind of even now. No, now it's more towards the... Oh, the attack is The attack has a strong push right now going on. The defense needs to back out and I think regroup. But there's a grab-a-thon with a whole bunch of people, and there's this the Justice. Oh my gosh, Zero comboing with this grab has been amazing this whole game. J-Star's gonna die. If he's just letting
and
it
now
go like
we're
that.
also gonna have Batter of Shatter on top, ready to go. So one thing also worth noting about the previous attack here by Hanamura was they completed it with 44 seconds left.
60
So-
seconds remaining.
They didn't. They weren't held to overtime. So as long as, no, it doesn't really matter though.
There's time left, yeah. Oh, there is, Aegis is going in right now. Box is gonna help though as well. But it looks like this offense is just very strong right now. They need their main tank back though for the offense. Ryujin,
Both Tracers is going absolutely ham right now, securing a bunch of kills. And we are seeing Brigitte come out and open hub.
Brigitte, you got is great because you try to push into her, you have to be aware of her, you have to be just all-seeing really. Not all-seeing, but you have a hiding Deleon ready to engage. I want to see some oops.
And they have the grab, and they have your shatter ready. This is not looking good.
Ooh. Oh man. The rocket barrage coming in. Whole bunch of ults coming in. This is it. They want to defend this now, and it looks like the defense has this. Hanamura might take this 2-0, which is crazy because Ryujin is such a profound team. Well, I mean, they're calling themselves something different now, but that looks like it's it. Oh, Primal Raging Winston didn't get there in time. Hanamura wins 2-0.
What a surprising, shocking upset victory by Hanamura Ninjas.
I know. That's why you can't underestimate anyone.
Just goes to show you how talented all these teams are in this league.
I know, it's great.
And if that sound barrier had just been timed a little bit differently, that could have been a
Yeah.
completely different result right there.
We're going to BRB screen. I know, that's how I did it though. I love that name for it. BRB screen. You can say we're going to standby, or like we're gonna go on standby.
Well, yeah, if you have like a... There's a famous...
You just gotta keep moving forward. You just gotta keep moving forward. You just gotta keep moving forward.
Traveling to route.
How's it going, bros? It's PewDiePie.
We got an upgrade, it seems.
Yeah,
in our
we've
casting.
upgraded. We have upgraded. That's
Depending on who you ask, it might even be a downgrade. But...
Oh, actually, yeah, you're probably right on the second one. On the ladder.
So now we have Red Suns up against Attack Extreme. Yeah, who's your pick to win this match?
Wait, Attack Extreme versus Isolation? I mean, I haven't seen Attack Extreme play, I've seen Isolation play, so it's kind of hard to say. I might be leaning a little more towards Isolation, but, yeah.
Oh, did we change our name recently, or?
Oh wait, isn't Isolation versus Night Howlers?
Attackers
So,
in
Oh wait, no,
Red
that's
Suns.
the other side. Oh, it's Red Suns. I knew that. Red Suns. Red Suns haven't had the greatest of records, but every time they fought, I've seen some good things from them. So I don't know. I might lean towards Red. What's Attack? What? No, wait, no, sorry, Attack Extreme. Okay, I need to peel back and restart. Attack Extreme has been doing good on the matches. From what I've heard from other casters who've seen them, I think Attack Extreme might have the advantage here.
stop the payload.
Yes.
No, that's Attack Extreme in the blue, Red Suns in the red.
Green. That's red.
Yeah, it's green, not blue. But I like blue and red. I like it more than green and red.
Yeah.
That's just me. It's personal preference. Anyway, here we go. But the dive coming in, and nice. Lock on the Winston, we are taking him out.
Immediately, the advantage is going to Attack Extreme. They have the high ground, Anakin. They're killing the people. Things are dying. It's a great time. Looks like that Psycho Drift on Zen here is going to get taken out.
You needed a doctor?
Yeah, you know, I mean, unless you're Genji 1 Kenobi, you know, you have the high ground, you're...
Genji 1 Kenobi. Help me, help us, Genji 1 Kenobi.
Unless you
Girl.
Phantom Menace it. But,
Alright.
but right now, you know, Attack Extreme basically saying, I am your father and I'm your daddy to Red Suns.
Yeah. No, they are holding well. We shall see. It's really hard to go into the Junkrat. If Junkrat's playing well, especially behind an Orisa shield, you're gonna get a whole lot of damage. And Neo's already taken out Tikas. Man, no.
And they're gonna have to back that out. They're not gonna want to fight that.
There's a through tire from Attack Extreme. They're trying to kill this tire. It's not gonna get anything, unfortunately. Red Suns need to figure out what they're gonna do. They have the dive, so they can go up there, but they're running it with a soldier, which we've seen Electron play before, and Electron's not too bad of a soldier. But still.
Yeah, the problem is, as long as Anubis, as long as a Neo can play well enough to knock Anubis.
Ooh, the tactical visor from Knight Lotrick here is actually going to be taking out a lot of people. And that's just going to stop, like, the payload just stops. Wacky Gons is going to try to finish something off, I guess. He's going to be poking here. They're going to want to reset there. Oh, they are staggering Anubis so hard, I didn't even notice. They finally killed her.
Well, and right now, you know, we're gonna have that supercharger, so, you know, Knight and Dominated are gonna be able to get their ultimates up on top again very soon with helping that ability. You know, a 50% damage increase plus the Discord is just, you know, it's gonna be game over if Dominated hits a single Junkrat grenade.
The jump does come in from Mr. Legion member. He's gonna try to smack some people off the high ground. They want to start this fight and they want to kill them, but the ult management is great from Attack Extreme here. They did lose the Diva mech, however. They're going to rotate really well. Here comes the Diva Bomb. It could be huge. It's actually going to pick up ENG dominated there. But Cycle Drift is going to pop this Transcendence. Going to try to keep things rolling. This might actually be... Nope. The res is too strong there. I think Attack Extreme is going to hold this defense. And this could be the this could be the end for their push.
Yeah, we're going to see a Tranquility on here for Taz, and again, the ENG dominated, gonna have another tire. Knight also with the tire come out here now.
Double
Dueling attack poses.
Ooh, the Transcendence from Taztane is great. No, this is all Attack Extreme. This is just a full on hold. I don't see anything. What do you think Red Sun's could have done differently
This is when the salt starts pouring into your ranked games if you get held right here.
Yeah.
0-0. Switching sides.
We've all been there, we've all had those games. Still winnable. Obviously you can't go in with the intention that you're going to lose. But it's an uphill battle. Even though Route 66 is mainly not up or downhill.
You should be at peak performance level.
Yeah, nothing completely out of the ordinary coming out. 4 Red Suns on the defense. They're going to need to have a tremendously strong hold here. After they were basically ENG dominated by Attack Extreme.
Be right back. Translocating.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
I'm unsure about our casting situation right now, so I'll just continue this.
No, I'm good. I'm sorry. I was just the phones.
So we're gonna have the Widow come out here for Attack Extreme. Definitely, you know, getting those early clicks. So you're gonna take the snap pretty quick.
Yeah, no, they're gonna Attack Extreme is gonna be diving on here into this Orisa, which it looks like Red Sun's is trying to maintain on this top as much as they can. Knight Locktrick immediately picking off their Zen, who is gonna be taken out by Legion members. So.
And they couldn't get the res off.
No, yeah, this is very Attack Extreme friendly right now. We only have 4 people left on the payload versus the 5. Wacky here is trying to kill this Junkrat Tikas, but he's gonna escape with his life. So many people are low. The Diva Bomb comes out trying to save everything, but Attack Extreme is just walking. They're just gonna put this in super easy. Unfortunately, the realist verse isn't gonna be able to get there in time. He's gotta touch the payload, but he didn't go. Just trying to stay alive. Attack Extreme,
Yeah, it was a
map. We are
very dominant performance by Attack Extreme. And you know, it's gonna be very interesting to see what Red Suns ends up choosing for their map.
Based on how they played on this, they need to go to King's Row. Attack Extreme can execute a dive well enough, and Mbani's first point is just all dive.
I think we're gonna go to break now, so BRB.
BRB screen.
just gotta keep moving forward.
Now entering.
Top of the morning to you, ladies. My name is Jackson. I'm done doing with the re-entry.
Back on the special needs channel here. It's Nazan Nets casting.
Oh my gosh. I want to rewatch this stream so bad and go through all the intros.
More views for us that way, you know.
Alright.
So over here now on King's Row, which is, you know, the best map in the game as we've previously established.
Yeah.
Very unlikely we're going to see an Anna. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can Red Suns do differently this time around?
Red Suns need to figure out. Let's see. On last map, Red Suns played a dive kind of thing against the strong defense attack extreme into a Arisa, which probably should have switched into something else. I want to see more Reinhardt from them. I don't know if they have a Reinhardt player.
We might be seeing a triple support comp come out here.
Oh, triple support! I like triple support sometimes.
Teasing me.
I think best triple support is you run Brigitte, Moira, Zenyatta. Is a great comp. Damage, peel, all the things. You don't have the speed boost, but speed boost is overrated nowadays.
Well, we got our hopes up for nothing, but we are going to see a Hanzo though. And the Widow, so we're gonna have double sniper come out here.
They do have the double sniper.
Double sniper is very effective on this map and Junkertown.
Oh, the scatter came in and took out Electron. Was gonna get rezzed by the Realist Verse, who is on the being attacked by this Neo dude and the monkey. Looks like they're kind of being split up there. The pin almost got Wacky Gons here, but someone should get on the points for starting to do that. Yeah. The defense is very strong.
Give up a little
they've
bit of
rotated.
percentage as long as you know you're gonna retake. Just get that regroup going.
This is actually amazingly good rotation here from Attack Extreme. Keep getting heals, getting. No, Red Suns is in the blue. Red Suns is doing the good rotation here. They're holding a strong defense. They are proving their worth. They're not out of it.
Yeah, Red Suns doing a better defense than what we saw. 166 so far. That's a good kilder by night.
Don't stay still with the Widow right there.
Scatter are gonna find absolutely nothing. Dive is coming in, and the Transcendence.
And
that's a huge
without the setup, ENG dominated, throws those dragons into a perfect corridor. You knew they were holding there. That was actually nutty. That was really cool.
That is just great in-game awareness and just good follows from his team, you know, getting that going in.
ENG dominated from Attack Extreme.
Objective lost. Escort.
It looks like people are switching up their comp. We're going off the snipers. We're going on to a more stable thing. We have the pharmacy. We have the Reinhardt. Thank you, Lord. Neo's gonna keep that Diva Bomb. Yeah, the Junkrat too.
We're gonna have double projectile, but that's a lot of damage that's gonna come through, especially with the Mercy damage boost and the discords.
I think Diva and Reinhardt's a great combo too. Like you can definitely wombo combo like Diva bomb plus shatter. If they like throw the Diva bomb, he turns to stop it, and then the shatter's there. Ooh, Tikas. Oh my gosh.
Tika is saying anything you can do, I can do better. Trying to one up his brother in some auto duel. So he picks up a quad now, and a nice back and forth here by Attack Extreme and Red Suns.
Everyone, heal up.
Biggest is gonna find the kill. Knight is gonna come out big here. Get those two kills.
This is all going in favor of Attack Extreme. They're picking off one by one. The pharmacy flanked really well and killing everything. I don't think the junk tire was needed, but you know, it's securing kills. They could have definitely saved that.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get another one in about 30 seconds anyway. That's how quickly the tire charges in this game.
Especially if you're running into like heavy tanks and whatnot. But we do have Taztane back on the Zen. Now we have a flanking soldier who's gonna retreat. He's not gonna want to continue that. Ooh, fire strike.
They do have a hammer down, so they might want to. They're gonna need to get this here and hit and land it in order to really test this point.
Legion member here contesting everything. He's gonna want to swing on his wacky guns. Oh, the Earthshatter coming in! Oh my goodness. It was actually perfectly timed. They Earthshattered his. Oh, that was a great pin.
Yeah, they waited just for the Reinhardt to go down, and then the hammer down came in. So Knight doing a fantastic job making space, you know, just with this amount of spam coming in here by Attack Extreme with the Pharah and the Junkrat and the Zenyatta for that matter. It's going to be very difficult. Like, you're fighting into all this spam, it's very, very frustrating. Earthshatter's going to find absolutely nothing. Both Mercy's popped Valkyrie now. And Anubis is going to have to hit a huge grab here.
The tactical advisor does come out from Electronic. Is going to pick up ENG dominated. This is already a 5v6 now, but well, actually 5v5 until Senior Legion member comes back. But the res does come out and ENG dominated there. Now it's in the favor of the offense. Here with that pick once again. The offense is just pushing it through. Diva Bomb, Drip Tire is looking for someone.
Yeah, Anubis side very early on into that fight with Graviton. He might not even
that
be able to
boot! Oh my goodness! There's no contest. Attack Extreme will walk right in. Be like, you know what? It's cool. Now they're gonna defend, and Attack Extreme's defense from what we saw earlier is very strong. Strong as the mountain.
Well, unlike, say, Lobby throwing the first pitch in baseball, Red Suns, they got the throw. Just a bit on that first snap. But, you know, they had a better looking defense, I will say, but
no, Deathball was, you can't hear Deathball right now, but he's just telling us how much he just hates being part of this amateur gaming community. It's honestly, I'm upset that you would say something like that, especially about amateur. Oh my gosh.
My ultimate is charging.
I mean, I for one am just offended. I'm probably just gonna walk up on it here right now in protest.
No, I'm just messing with you
Attackers
guys.
incoming in 30 seconds.
I just wanted to be like, oh, they can't hear me right now. I got it like muted in the stream or whatever, and they can like totally hear you. Like, I would love that. That's just me being sadistic. It would be not great, but anyway, we're gonna see a defense here of a Junkrat with the Zenyatta Mercy, which I do like. Zenyatta needs to get his picks, and he needs to not get dove. Look at this sneaky
I'm very
Ryan!
surprised we're not seeing
Taking a
anything
page out of the book of Mr. Tubbs' Wacky Gone, trying to sneaky Ryan this. Dang.
Taz is gonna get a kill on the Tikas though.
The Zenyatta is strong, man. You don't want to mess with it.
Oh no. You know, we're all going in through the hotel.
Ooh.
And
Electron getting
gonna
that
find the
first
kill
pick
into
there.
EMG Donnelly. That's a huge 2 kills for him.
It looks like Red Suns played this very well. And actually, it looks like they might be taking this over faster than Attack Extreme did.
Yeah, I like Electron here, just really putting that new Reaper to use.
That
The amount of
Coalescence
damage you can put out.
was actually not necessary, in my opinion.
No, that was completely unnecessary.
I mean, if they were switching, I could understand. But it looks like we're gonna see some Pharmacy coming out.
Yeah, Pharmacy's a really good call right here, right, against what Red Suns is running with the Junkrat and the Reaper. Not even a Pharah to, sorry, not even a Diva to challenge.
Ooh, ENG. Taking out his counterpart. They're moving the payload, but it looks like the defense is gonna get this win right now.
Yeah, we have to back out of that right away. That's a loss for me. Let's see, Electron might be swapping here to a hit scan.
My ultimate is
At least maybe after he ults. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah, the amount of spam now that Attack Extreme is generating is just absolutely insane. And breaking through this is going to be very difficult.
Ooh, that was a interesting shatter. I mean, they got 2 people, but not a whole lot of follow-up, but they did take out Ryan. You got to be careful with that too, on following up on your own shatters. It looks like Wacky Gone's been losing his life for it. Everyone else is dying too. I'm not sure where they were. Like within the team fight, you would think they'd be with there. But Anubis putting in the work on the Zarya here.
Yeah, Anubis also with that grab, Legion member with the hammer down too, so they're in a very good...
65 charge, not bad at all. Yeah, Red Suns is actually putting this in a lot faster than Attack Extreme.
We'll see what they combo with this. The problem with the grab though is Taz is going to have that Transcendence to negate a lot of the damage. And that was actually a really good attempt there, using the Mauling followed up with the Earth Shatter by knocking the one hard upwards.
Ooh, this Anubis is killing it on this Zarya right now.
Anubis can keep them all in spawn probably with the spin.
Oh man, not their shatter. The Diva Bomb comes out. Ooh, Diva was so close there to getting down, but it didn't happen. Oh my gosh, Anubis ended up killing himself, but that was actually crazy. This man was on so high charge for such a long time.
Yeah, very optimistic death blossom there by Electron. Probably gonna swap off the Reaper after that. I wouldn't be surprised. But might be staying on it actually. Okay, that's interesting. I don't really know about staying on the Reaper here. But Knight is onto the Widowmaker now.
Ooh, the Earth Shatter getting no one. And then that Earth Shatter picking up the Diva. We got a flanking Tracer in the back now.
Kills are coming. Mercy's gonna get this res off.
Oh, the Tracer PNG killed himself. That was not optimal. He blinked in the wrong space. Attack Extreme trying to hold the best they can, but that is going to be all the way in. And now we have a situation where both teams have put it in. We'll see which one can be better on the payload. Play that overtime game better.
Switching sides.
Yeah, it's not a very huge time differential. No one's gonna need extra time. So what you finish with is what you get.
Now show them. My ultimate is charging.
The government here has such a medieval view towards Omnics.
I'm looking forward to working.
Yeah, right now this map much closer than our first on Route 66 between these two teams. Really could honestly go either way. So, nothing super unorthodox by either team. Both teams running dive.
The objective is mine.
It's gonna be an early DMAC here onto Anubis by Near. And Knight's gonna clean up. And this should be a relatively quick capture here for Attack Extreme. Unless Electron and Tikas can put in some work. And it looks like Electron actually really is here before falling.
My bad. Alright. Now Attack is really
But a
taking
valiant effort on the defense after losing a lot of members of their team. And I don't know about this contest right here. You are taking more time off the clock, but you are feeding a lot of all charge.
That's the thing. It's basically you have to take a risk here. You have to either shave time or feed ult and think you can. If you think you can manage going against the ult, then why not, right? But it all depends.
Yeah, I mean, right now, you take a look at the war economy. Both teams actually sitting at a relatively good position. Lots of ultimates online for both teams.
They are, Attack Extreme is just going in right now. They just want to kill and stagger as much as possible while the payload is moving. And
yeah, delaying the contest is absolutely crucial there to get more time on the board. Get more distance. And we're still not in overtime, so even if they were to get wiped,
they would have time to regroup at least a little bit, but we are getting very close to no time left. By the time they engage, I would see, it seemed they'd be sitting Oh, the post bomb on the Psycho Drift early is actually huge. The Diva Bomb coming in, not finding anything, unfortunately. It's looking like it's going to the offense here. The Hydra comes in, nothing found. The Transcendent's going to keep himself alive, and everything is rolling their way. However, they're using every ult, and Night Lotric is there, but the Dragon Blade comes out, but Tika's going to go down without it, and the Dragon Blade is still here for Night Lotric.
Yeah, that early kill onto Psycho Drift with the pulse bomb was massive because he was very close to getting a Transcendence.
Ooh, that was actually really great play there. Really well coordination from Senors of Attack Extreme.
So he is going to have a Transcendence for Knight's Dragon Blade.
Electron here. Primal Rage coming out. Dragon Blade from Night Lasher coming out with the Transcendence is actually on point from Psycho Drift, keeping everyone alive from that. The Coalescence coming in as well from the same side of attacking, Red Suns. But I don't know. You put in a whole bunch of ults, but if it doesn't work, this is going to be so great for the attack right now. Because these ults are been using, but the staggers are here. The Realist Verse wants to die. They want to regroup as fast as possible. But we have, let's see, 4 people on the cart and 2 coming back. You have to be careful because this payload is moving really fast with 3 people on it.
Yeah, Wacky very close right now to another Primal Rage, which is going to be crucial.
ENG Dominate killed himself again! Oh, Tika's coming in with a Dragon Blade, redeeming himself from the last time. Cyclodrift gonna get the res, and there's a Death Blossom. This is gonna be the defense right there. That thing went down like a very fast thing.
But extremely
like Sonic
close
the
to
Hedgehog.
getting 6 points on this attack, which, you know, the nerves have got to be just getting Transcends right now. We're gonna see how they do.
How's it going, YouTube?
Try and stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I was really surprised we didn't see why both teams ran drive. You would think if you want to get them off the cart, a Ryan with the Earth Shatter might be the best way to do it, especially when we don't have a Ryan to hold up the shield and counter it.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Don't worry, my friends. I am your shield.
I really hope Red Suns keeps this lineup right they have right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And so we are going to see a Brigida come out.
Yes!
It is the triple support comp coming out now with triple tank.
Ooh, the triple support, triple tank is actually a really cool combination. You don't have a whole lot of damage, but you have Brigitte here who can legitimately stun anyone and then call the target and then put damage into them and then things will die. Like, it's actually a good combo.
Yeah, they have Electron flexing onto the Lucio as well. I heard you don't really want to see some DPS players play Brigida potentially. But...
I think it depends. Depends if you want to run like if you only use Brigida for trip, yeah, you want one of your DPS to be able to flex the Brigida. If you want to use her in a comp like something.
Well, Electron's also doing his best Harry Hook impression here with the Lucio when he's really a DPS man. Busting back to the match here, and they came very close to capping it just now, but a hammer down is going to come in. That's a big ult. Full Electron's going to try to keep everyone up. That's a relatively quick cap. They have still a minute and 20 seconds here on the board without going into OT.
I'll show them.
It's going to be interesting to see where they decide to use the Vegeta ult. As I said before, I think comboing it with the sound barrier, so using sound barrier and popping it by the time sound barrier expires, you all have shields, is a good
sound barrier puts on shields, not armor, right? Because shields are.
I know it provides 500 of the time. Yes. By the time sound barrier expires, everyone's gonna have all that armor intact, and that's a really well-timed sound barrier to prevent the attack fighters from getting any kills.
Oh, there is the rally there going in. They're gonna initiate with this. This is actually great.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, now I mean, just how those squishies on the team, the 3 supports, now become so much tankier for the help of that armor too. It's kind of like you have 6 tanks on the team.
Yeah. It's honestly crazy.
10 seconds remaining.
Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. Attack.
And with 5 seconds remaining, they're gonna be in a position where the overtime bar will go down slower. So you have a little leniency here. But here comes a Riptire, which could be huge, and the Fire Strike was just used from a Legion member. So they gotta be careful. Ooh, careful of that, of course. And when I'm playing Brigitte a lot, I always notice that the Junkrat goes for you with that tire. They want you dead. They know what kind of threat you can bring in stopping ults and the stuns. Oh, everything's amazing.
Well, you have your 150 bursts in a quick enough time to really deal with it.
Yeah.
And this cleanup is just coming in here. That was a great attempt, though, to clean
This
up.
could be Red Suns beating TAC Extreme, and we'll go to a map 3 if that happens.
Is approaching its destination.
O'Reilly! Auto parts! Oh my gosh, Brigitte's trying their best. You need to throw that mace out, my dude. Oh, the stun. Stun push. You gotta push Reinhardt in there. There you go. That is a win. Red Sun's gonna take that. You okay, Deathball?
Is that Solid Snake in the victory post screen?
Q sound Q. If you need to go, I can start streaming the overtime one or whatever. Well, I mean, Amateur Gamers hosting the other one, so. Okay, I can start streaming.
Impressive, if I do say so myself.
You just gotta keep moving forward.
Or go to
I think
YouTube.
they might be okay.
Search my name. You can search up Big Fat Mexican. Like, just add the X again at the end of Big Fat Max. I'm streaming now, but I'll send the link.
If it was Twitch, we could just host.
Did you get there? The bar, you need a link still. We are 9 seconds from starting of the Oasis tiebreaker. Red Suns versus TAC Extreme, which TAC Extreme, like I said before, does a great job and was, I guess, noted as the underdog, or not underdog, like an underrated team that you don't realize how well it is. But Red Suns, they are no pushovers. They don't want you to just walk over them. They're like, hey, we're here to play, we're here to destroy.
This is now my home.
Yeah, it was a fantastic comeback after the Route 66 debacle.
Someone say.
No, that was a thrilling overtime push with Brigitte and the triple tank.
Round 1.
Next time back in.
Objective.
We did see some Widowmaker.
Yeah.
Here we go. Both sides running the Pharah, but no Mercy with Red Suns.
No, they're immediately Night Lotric's gonna get that first pick with the help of Pharmacy.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna win that Pharah duel with the Mercy by your side. It's just.
TAC Extreme already has the advantage. They're up 3 to like, yeah, they're up 3 people.
Dick is swapping one of the Tracer now.
Yep, that's gonna be a first point hold. Anubis is gonna get staggered slightly and get herself killed.
Okay, for Electron now actually swapping onto the Roadhog, so they're not gonna run anything really to deal with Knight on this Pharah.
Get into position.
Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I strongly prefer the Roadhog pick actually on University, not on this particular point though.
Yeah. There's the hook. Not good fighting. The Justice coming in early, gonna take out the coalescing Moira. Lucio has like a really weird sound barrier thing now. He says like just Kulasha or something. I don't even know.
Oh, with that new skin. Yes.
Yeah, well he doesn't have the new skin on though, that's the thing.
Oh, interesting.
No. Is it Lucio's
Well, they
voice
added in
actor?
new Lucio voice lines, I think, for...
Like, it's just really weird. Because even it sounds like Lucio's voice actor, it doesn't sound like the voice actor changed. I don't know. No, it's the full thing. It's 2 out of 3. Because this is the 3rd map. It's not like
Rip,
to
best
decide
of
who does
5.
the thing. Yeah. No, it's not best of 5. It's 2 out of 3.
I wish it was best of 5. Part of me
I
does.
do.
No, not really. Not really.
They take, sometimes those best of 5s can take longer than like Gibraltar. Electron is going in
Especially
though
on
with that
Oasis,
whole hog.
when you get this point again. Fine.
Attack Extreme looks very like they'll take that. Actually, it's switching over. Never mind. Actually, attack. No. Don't listen to me. Just ignore me, block me, kick me. I'm gone. I'm going overguard. That was a good joke.
Red
Man,
Suns takes it back, but I mean, they have to have a full hold here. They can give up. They cannot let this point swap switch at all.
This Transcendence is being forced out here, and the boop almost sends him off. Oh, yep, no,
He's gonna get
he's
knocked
gone.
off.
Okay, he is gonna be knocked off there. The Justice cometh, and people dieth, and Tech Extremeth will be taking over this point once more.
If
Exactly. We have a contesting of 2 people though, Ija and Senora, the realist verse. Esculasha! And I mean, it doesn't look good for Red Suns. I mean, they can definitely take it if they get some crazy picks in, but it doesn't look like it.
I think this is delaying the inevitable right now, much to the chagrin of our
My servants never
spectator.
die.
Score 0-1.
Now show them.
A city run by scientists.
So we're going back to school. The great Deftone song.
Going back
Went
to
to university.
I need to go see the dentist.
Together,
I don't want to see the
we are
dentist.
strong.
5, 4,
I'm not afraid of the dentist. I'm afraid of dentist bills.
round 2.
Oh, that's why you have to get that dental coverage.
I got like I got basic coverage, and it's like
I don't know why we're talking about dentists. So
I don't know either.
For the dental school.
because it's one of these teams are gonna push their teeth in. Ha ha.
That showed really nice. So
Knight Lotric on the Brigitte as well as the realist verse. But Knight Lotric's gonna lose his life.
yeah, both teams I think running the Brigitte here actually, but Realverse look at that all charge for him already.
If you like using Brigitte, you gotta stun that Reinhardt. They're moving in. There's the Earth Shatter. It's gonna get blocked by Legion member. The Diva Bomb does come out trying to get the mech back. Tika's is gonna. Oh man, this multi-tank
At least gets
comp.
the D-mech onto me.
You're running a triple ship.
What's really good here also about running the Brigitte with the Roadhog is, you know, you get, as I was saying, you get that free stun, and then you get the free hook with the Roadhog.
Plus stun, plus death.
I think versus too much CC abilities in this game right now.
What does CC stand for again?
Closed caption.
Oh, closed caption. I mean, I do that, but like in Overwatch thing. There's a hook. There's the Graviton. A whole lot of people in it. The Coalescence trying to keep people alive as well as the Sound Barrier. Both supports ults used. Well, I say both. And there's a Reinhardt boom. Reinhardt. I don't even know. I can't even English right now. I just know Tactic Stream looks like they want to take the point back, and they have a whole lot of picks, so they most likely will do it. Reinhardt boom. I have no idea what I'm dead. Who do you play for, Mazza?
64%. It's a Nintendo 64%.
You got the good jokes. I like it. I like it a lot. Not a whole lot of people appreciate that. You play for a team?
No.
Where did you come from? Like, I never heard of you before today.
I come from the net.
There's the Brigitte ult,
That's
the rally.
a joke maybe some Canadians might get. Or maybe some Brits. Maybe not
They
American.
come from the net. That's interesting. It's rally
So
from
both rallies coming out
yeah.
now. It's like, and I would pop Sound Barrier right now if I'm Jordan.
They probably.
Good thing
yeah.
you didn't actually.
If you did it a little earlier, there might have been something, but that's going to be a pin landed, but not killed. And it looks like the re-engagement is here, though. The stall is real.
Yeah, I don't know about that stall, especially with Diva, when you're just going to be feeding that 750
Oh yeah, you don't want to
HP.
stagger her. You just want to kill her, especially when you don't have the point. Cause she's
Well, when you have to cap, it makes sense, because you have to kill her at that point. But
yeah, at that point you do.
the feed, definitely real, definitely building it more, and we're going to see Knight now swapping onto the Junkrat. Junkrat, very good on this map.
Ooh, that was a good pin. The Earth Shatter picking up 3 there. The Diva Bomb also coming in. People are dying. Anubis is there with that death. Anubis has been flexing around a lot today. Realist burst on this Brigitte, killing the Neo mini Diva. I want to see a little more from it though. Ooh, the pin was almost there.
We got very lucky with that charge. Now the whole fog man trying to knock people off this point.
Oh my gosh, so many people are there. We can see a huge comeback. Oh, people are dying left and right. It looks like, why did I want to say turn back? Tack Extreme. Oh my heavens. Psycho Drift there, taking that death.
It's turning into a very, very intense battle. This is non-stop action on this point on University. All these heroes are going to be suspended from school after this one. There's too much fighting going on.
No fighting in halls! Oh, there's the rally. Whole lot of, they're just pushing in with this now. They wanted to kill. The Ryan's very low, and it looks like Tac Extreme has the advantage in this fight already. They want to focus this baguette, and she's going to go down.
They might not have a chance to regroup this one properly.